My name is Benjamin Walden.
I'm Sterling Anderson.
You are watching the Gamer Talks. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about
the new Medal of Honor game that just came out
on the 11th. So we are a little late, and we do apologize for that. It has been a few weeks since our last broadcast.
We're going to work on catching up pretty soon.
Yes, but basically we wanted to just dig a little bit into Medal of Honor. I do want to discuss a little bit how we thought it was practically like all the other war games in the campaign, and how it was extremely short.
Okay, yeah, campaign-wise, the story is just about like any other war game. War happens, and I think that encompasses most of the story. None other than that, 4 hours, I guess, is what you said that you could beat it in.
Oh, it's about 4 or 5, and I mean, even if you go on the hard setting, I think you can get about 6 hours out of it. So we were a little disappointed in that,
yeah,
especially Tim, who isn't here today. But
so lengthwise, disappointing, but it's a good 4 to 6 hours. I mean, especially on my part, I am not a huge army game fan. They're all a little bit too technical for me, but I've had a lot of fun with this one. So yeah, the campaign is too short, but it's still a fun game to play.
And that's what I thought too. I saw, reading on the forums and seeing what other players had thought about it. It seemed like most people were making fun of it because it was much like Call of Duty and it was too short or something like that. But honestly, for the most part, I mean, I think it pretty much kicked ass for what it was. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that 4 to 6 hours was a fun experience. It was worth playing. Like, the campaign's worth renting for sure. I mean, you're going to play through it within a week. So definitely, if you're just in the single player, you're just in it for that. I think it's just a rental for you.
A good rental.
But I will say that you're gonna, it's a $7, $8 well spent for for
exactly,
sure.
Definitely.
A lot of fun on the story. I think that it's more real, especially to the audience now that it deals with the Taliban and that sort of thing. So I think, or terrorists in general. So I mean, I think that the game overall is extremely interesting. Mm-hmm. As far as the campaign, but as you said, it's less technical than Call of Duty and most of the military games, and I think that's where we'll lead into the multiplayer here. It's definitely arcade style, and I freaking love it.
Yeah, I know the multiplayer. I mean, I just had a chance to test it out now. Has been a huge blast. Again, like. I was expecting a totally different game from this. I was expecting just another clone of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and all the other army games. But this has been easy to get into. Like the multiplayer has been like just jump in and play, and like there's little to no punishment for for dying, and so like spawning is no big deal. You can just run and gun as much as you want.
Yep, and I definitely enjoyed that. And I was telling Sterling a little earlier that it really reminded me of that game that came out a long time ago, was Delta Force Black Hawk Down, with how arcade style it really is. I mean, the explosions and everything really puts you into that feel of war. It does give you the feel of like, I don't want to die, but at the same time, it doesn't give you that frustrating feel when you die. You just come back and it's fun. You do it again and again, and I mean, by the time you actually think about it, it's been 8 hours. And
they've wasted no effort on the graphics here in the multiplayer. I mean, it's not like I'm not seeing any dull textures or anything, and the animations for the different characters, people playing, it all looks smooth. I mean, again, you're playing on a high-def TV, so if you don't have that, it's a different experience. But it looks fun, it plays fun. So for the campaign, a good rent for the multiplayer, worth buying. I mean, not the best buy you're going to get maybe, because there's still that campaign that is still only worth renting. Right. But it would be worth buying if you do a lot of multiplaying.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that for sure as far as Medal of Honor. And just to cover up and recap, Enslaved. You've been playing that lately.
Yeah, Enslaved is a rent, definitely. Rent it on a Friday, you'll beat it on Saturday. Andy Serkis, the guy who plays Golem, the guy who was in Heavenly Sword. He made another game, and he's the hero in this one, but it's just Heavenly Sword. Like, it's just a different setting for Heavenly Sword. So, rent that, play it. You'll enjoy it for, the 2 or 3 hours that you play it. Don't ever play it again. You won't.
I see. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Basically, we're going to be trying to catch up with Fallout New Vegas. That's coming out, as well as Fable 3. And then we'll do The Force Unleashed as well for you guys. Hopefully we get those out sooner than later for sure. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. You have a wonderful night. Your perfect world has been upset.